It's Microsoft versus Google as Daytrader Mike Shorr takes a look at big tech for us. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, Angie, thanks a lot for having me. Good to see you. What I'm looking at, I'm continuing to look at Microsoft. Microsoft came out earlier this week with earnings and really had a very, the two that came out were Google and Microsoft. Google really knocked the ball out of the park and rallied. Microsoft had a really, really good quarter as well. The problem was that it came in line with expectations, an admittedly high bar. And so it's, and I mean, they even raised guidance. So, just kind of, it was one of those, buy the rumor, sell the fact, but the fact was actually pretty good. Looking forward into going into later this week and even into next week. And so what I'm looking for is I'm looking anywhere for a pullback to that 20-day moving average in Microsoft, which is going to be anywhere from your 252 area to 245 area, 254 area. And so I'm just going to look to buy next week's 55 call and look for that bounce off of that support. Now, of course, we're going to need some follow through from the comments from the FOMC and specifically Powell. But if the market goes up, Microsoft is not going to be too far behind, and may even lead the way to the upside.
You are really bullish on Microsoft.
I'm bullish on these are the type of things that if you don't have a position going into earnings that you really kind of hope that they go down so you can buy them at a discount. One of the few things that investors and specifically American investors don't like to do is when stocks are on sale, they tend to pull away as opposed to them going to something like Nordstrom Rack where they'll load up their cart with anything that's 30% off. That's when investors tend to sell that stuff, and that's the exact opposite of what we try to do here.
Well, thank you so much for that, Mike.
Thanks a lot. Good to see you. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.